Laser Enthusiasm presents
Hey there! So, this is another episode, and I'm going to introduce something that, well, not introduce, that's the wrong word. I've talked about this before, the concept of the watervator in regards to the skeleton grinder, or farm, or whatever you want to call it. And I need another more, I need another way to get in and out of the floating continent quicker. So, I figured I would, okay, so I did a little Okay. So the concept of the watervator is basically, you know, is pretty simple. It's creating something where you can jump in water but not drown, and you can use this to move mobs. You can do quite a bit with this. You create air pockets with sun, and I've kind of come up with a neat little design. I think it'll kind of look futuristic, not necessarily video game. But here, this is the pop the water in, and it's kind of held off by the sun. I decided I kind of wanted to use the slab with to have the water peek out because I thought that looked cool. So basically, use that to move up and down. So what we're gonna do here is kind of repeat this a few times, and I won't do all of it on camera. But you can use this concept to move mobs and and make awesome mob farms and do a lot of different things, basically. So I'm gonna do a little bit on camera here, just so you can kind of get the So, I mean, not that this is certainly not a new concept or anything like that, but this is, for me and for other people, hopefully, that are watching, and there's a couple of you, this is not for the advanced Minecraft players. See, me, I'm still learning, like learning bug switches and stuff like that, and that's who this is for. People are just getting into it, and, I mean, man, isn't the creativity amazing? It really is. Can't remember why I called that the true lie. Oh, okay, sorry, mistake. This is what I get for doing it on camera. And for the very, very astute, for those that like gigantic builds, get used to water. Get used to making temporary dirt uh, structures simply because that's pretty much the only way you're going to add a lot of depth to your build. In fact, that's a lot of these nice little floating platforms I got here. There's some of these that are destroyed in their wake. Oh, shoot the button! Don't want to fall. Oop, I fell. Screw it. And I plan to do a little more adventuring. There's a lot to see in this. And the other thing I've done is I found there's desert and a jungle this way, so that's going to let us get a lot. Also, I'm going to build a new base over here, and we're going to build a mob farm. I'm going to build a gigantic mob farm. that's everything about that. I'm gonna share how to build it, um, all that good stuff. So yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna be back because you don't want to just watch me build this whole thing step by step all the way up there. We'll be back, and I'll show you do some beautification stuff on this too. Uh, so okay, so I'm back here, and I've fallen a couple of times, almost to my death, but not quite. I'm just kind of finishing up the last layer here. I think my idea is going to be to go the opposite way. This one is, we'll create a nice little pond here. Well, this is boom. Everything else, the water's kind of hanging out the back. Take this down. So this is how a watervator works. You got an air pocket every time. So essentially, you don't drown, and you can literally go as long as you hold spacebar. You can jump into it. Oop! It almost happened again. Oh darn! Oop! Yeah. The other greatest thing about this is it's so high up in the air. So yeah. So there's a. So there it is, the mighty watervator. Just gonna add some stuff on it. Just to kind of tie it in real nice. Very conscious about shift key so we don't fall, lose what looks to be 30 levels. So, certainly don't want to lose all 30 levels. Maybe I'll do an enchanted episode. Because I haven't really been able to do anything. No, 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 no! Maybe I won't do any enchanting. That kind of becomes a problem when you're trying to build on the fly, high up in the air, in a very precarious position, so to speak. So I think I'm going to go with stairs. Not these. Not everybody likes cobble. But I'm strangely okay with it. I also have another idea for the bottom, which would be a lot safer to build. Also, speaking of 1.8, the base has a banner. That's the Laser Enthusiasm Minecraft banner. Oh, we got some pumpkin. Guarded by pumpkin guy. He's not drunk. Don't look at me like that. Okay, you're my friend, pumpkin guy. It's okay. Frenzies. Oh, he may be a genius, folks. Maybe. Probably not. Oh, how BA am I? It's very BA. Oh, I don't want to fall again. How many falling deaths can I have? Now, the problem is digging it down. Oh, oh, who's got the skills to pay the bills? That's Pilsy. That's me. Okay, so, yeah, I'll be back in a bit. So I'm back, and, I'm gonna do a couple things here. Woohoo! That's why I love having an open air base. I came up with one more idea, and I think this is going to be what I end the episode on. So, one thing, that, the other awesome thing that happened with 1.8 was, of course, slime blocks. Also, I like how this, I believe this is the andesite. I'm correct, hopefully. I may be proven wrong, but I love how it looks, and also, oh, that's here too, because slime blocks won't pull furnaces, and there's a couple other materials, note blocks also. Uh, it doesn't do anything to those either, or it doesn't pull on them anyway. So I'm getting in between things here. The whole thing that I'm doing here is I thought it'd be appropriate to add a little bit of a springboard. Oh, crap. So yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna need another one of those. Or, we're brainstorming here, getting ideas, they're flowing through the brain piece. Let me put this back here. Oh, no, I already did put it back. Oh my god. That there. We're gonna make a couple stairs. Happy stairs. Happy stairs. Oh, that's looking pretty sweet, I think. Pretty sweet. I think. Or I could be wrong, of course. I'm going to believe that I'm right for now, because it's my show and I have the mic, damn it. So there we go. A slime activated watervator for maximum awesome. And also add a little accoutrement, let's say, to the top here. And another thing in 1.8 is actually colored fencing. So we use that to kind of build into this. And add a little bit of greenery. Sure, you can still see the pumpkins, but it kind of blends it in a little bit. It's very, very cool to me. So, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. How about a little dance? We'll do the ending dance. Poof, 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 poof. No? We'll get out of here then. Bye.